in like a 4-split party.
Yeah. So, all right. So, yeah. So, you guys made it, forged this, or got the forges working, got the ore melted in it, smelted it, and sent it to the section of the temple that you guys were trying to find your way to. And when you guys got to, you followed that along, and you got turned around a little bit here and there, but you guys figured it out and made it to another series of basically a water maze of cranking the wheel and sending some people through and then having to release the wheel at certain times. But some clever thinking across the board and some summoned extra hands, you guys were able to finally resolve the puzzle and make it get everyone across the way. And then you guys found the room with the mold for the trident, and you found or you were able to forge a trident. And let me see, I think I gave it. It's on your item sheet now, or in your items. If you look into your party stuff, Neptune's trident. You don't have knowledge of all the attunement stuff, but basically once you identify or something, you will have some more capabilities available to you. But go ahead and add now. You guys just opened the mold before you, and you all, Cronus was picking it up, and you guys were kind of, I think, deciding who was going to take it. But it sounds like Cronus was taking it, but you're shifting some stuff around. I think that's where we're going to start off tonight. Is what are you guys doing with the trident? What are you guys doing with the cloak of the manta ray? What do you guys want to do to start off as you guys are in this room with the trident still?
Go ahead.
I was given the cloak of manta ray for the time being.
Ooh, you're really robotic.
Yeah, I might have to do a quick reset because Google is running so slow.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear any of that.
I got he'll have to reset because his internet is slow.
Gotcha.
I think.
It's not a problem. You guys also saw some projection images where the original priest of the spellbook you have assumed so far is kind of showing his final hours in the temple, or final days in Neptune, I guess I should say. And he was taking care of one of the archpriests who had been impaled. Said some words about they tried and failed, but they'll be reborn in the light once more. And then the other priest tried to carry him away and save his life, and upon doing so, you saw the rubble fall from the ceiling, and you didn't see it squished him, but you could see the block starting to fall from the ceiling, and the image just kind of faded away. But he was heading to the door. While we're waiting on Cronus, we can go ahead and just kind of see what you guys want to do in this room. Did you guys want to take a long rest, or what was your plans here? I didn't know where we left last time. If we were doing a short rest, a long rest.
I mean, we hadn't really
done much
points or anything, so
a short rest could probably be viable, so people could attune to their new items.
That's totally your guys' call. Just let me know what you guys would like to do.
I'm good with anything. I mean, at some point, I will need a long rest because I'm still exhausted. But it's not too bad.
You guys tell me. You're the
So-
adventurers.
Yeah. So we'll do a short rest then, because nobody else.
Okay. All right. So you sit down to try to take a short rest. Who's poisoned actually from last session? I gotta see if I have the.
I don't.
I
believe
think we
anybody
all
is.
are.
Oh,
Oh no,
Then-
I'm not.
Cronus is not. So no one benefits from the short rest or a long rest, and Cronus, you do benefit from a short rest then. So while you guys try to get comfortable and calm your minds to recollect your thoughts and just kind of get that another wind of energy. The smell and the intoxication of the poison that's afflicted upon you makes it near impossible to rest.
When do we attempt to make the save again?
Don't.
It's just a poison that lasts until the certain hours are up, right?
The deeper you go, this poison and sickness and ick has gotten worse and worse. You're not sure what the effects are for, if it will wear off or not.
Lesser restoration would be really good right now.
Mm. It would.
So,
Do we want to continue, or since we have the trident, that's all that we need, right? That's all we came
That's the
down
only-
here for.
That's all we really need.
Oh shit.
what's that? I'm sorry.
The fact that we got the trident and that's all that we need.
Yeah, it's up to your group if that's what you guys want to do. There's also the portal to Atlantis.
Oh yeah, that's
There is, yeah, that's the thing the Trident can unlock is basically the secret passageway into Atlantis through its paired portal.
mm-hmm. So yeah, maybe we follow that ghostly projection that we saw. Because we saw it moving towards the north.
Sure.
All right. I would suggest being on guard because we don't know where that aboleth is.
Yeah. Good idea to keep out for that, so.
When you're poisoned, do you fail or do you have all or disadvantage on all checks or just certain checks? I have to pull that up.
Just
Attacks.
ability checks and attacks.
Ability checks and attacks. So not saving throws.
Not saving throws.
All right. Oops. Here. Sorry, it's not. I'm trying to switch up to take paper notes instead of typing everything up on OneNote because whenever I do type up on OneNote, I write too many notes where I can barely read. And then it's like, this isn't helping me anymore.
Nope.
All right. So you guys continue forward with the towards the door to the north. Cronus, you're or who's leading, or what's the order of the group? Or who wants to go first, or who wants to
I can
last?
go in first. I can lead this time.
Okay.
Joseph will be second.
Okay.
I'll come in third.
All right.
Anika will be in the middle.
Okay. Cronus, where do you?
I
where
guess
would
I'll
you-
be in the back.
Okay. Ezekiel, you'll be, I guess, second to last then.
Alright.
Okay. All right. So, as you guys open the door, again, the stench has not gotten much better, and you look across this floor that seems to have the cobblestone that you're familiar with, but there seems to be a layer of water across the whole room that is ankle. You look on each side of the room, and you see a familiar pool, or pools that line each side of the room, and across your path to get to the other end, where you see the structure where what you imagine would be the portal, and some markings, you see pillars and other things falling down the battle the room. And then as you guys enter and the door shuts behind, you see a familiar tentacled creature appear at appear in one of the pools.
Oh shit! I get my sword out.
You guys see this board?
Hmm?
Here you are.
There we go. It's just going slow for a little bit.
Sorry about that. This is a bigger map. And so I hope it's not too bad of a delay, but it may be a little bit of a delay. Just the sheer size.
Isn't that the logo from Percy Jackson?
Probably. I typed in symbol of a trident. So it's very possible. Excuse me. Surprisingly, it was hard to find a picture of a trident that wasn't actually like a full trident. Like, I just want the symbol without it looking like complete clip art, which that's all I found eventually. It was just clip art. So you walk in the room, and he goes, you've got what you seek, but it's not it still yet wields the power that you need to control the beast. A secret I will have only shared with the Sea Devil, and I will not share with anyone else. And he goes, I shall continue to grow my followers. And at this point, Josel, you feel this sensation wash over you. But you're able to resist it and dissipate it. You have successfully resisted his enslavement upon you.
And I didn't even do anything.
Actually, you did. I was going to show you this, or send you the screenshot. So I pre-rolled this stuff, so that way you guys would know if and when a enslavement was successful or not.
Oh, okay.
So I do have a screenshot of it. I'll send it to you. So not that you guys ever have.
Yeah.
But yeah, you passed it by 2. You're very, very close. Irritated, the aboleth starts to kind of reveal its anger, and its tentacles start to get more frantic. And then he, in his failed attempt, he looks at you all and says, "If you will not serve me, I shall rip you apart and take the very key you possess." And then at that point, he's going to go actually into, well, I guess depending on what you guys want to do. What do you guys want to do? If you guys want to react to that information, say anything, act accordingly before he does anything.
I summon my +1 trident.
Okay.
I am holding out my great axe, looking back at the party like, are we doing this?
I mean, I guess we are. At least we'll get his annoying head out of our heads.
Oh yeah, I guess that's probably why you guys don't want to say anything back to him. Since that bridge has been completely burnt. Oh shoot. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and need everyone to roll for initiative.
It rolled a 0.09.
Okay.
That was supposed to be at advantage?
What's that?
Oh yeah, no, it did roll the highest. Cool.
Okay. So he begins. He says these things after it fails at enslaving Joseph as you guys enter the room. And in anger, he spits back some words of that have curtness to them, and going to bring us to the top of the initiative, or he's going to then begin to sink into the water. But Ezekiel, you're up first as you see the creature start to.
You need to get the turn order in order.
Oh, sorry. Sending. Sorry about that. Thank everyone. Hey, you are up first.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going.
DM question. Sorry. What the layer actions happen at the top of the turn order, or on action order?
They usually take place at right in initiative order 20. So essentially, they would take place right after Ezekiel.
Okay. Can't remember. Yeah, 20. Got it. Perfect. All right. Well then, Faye, what would you like to do as you hear these thoughts kind of flood in your head and it starts to look like it's starting to recede into the water?
I am going to quickly, as my bonus action, cast Hex on it.
Okay.
Let's go with Wisdom.
Okay. It doesn't seem like it is. You're not feeling a bind with the image. You're not feeling the hex take hold of anything.
Of course, you'd be an illusion. I'm going to hold Eldritch Blast to see whenever I see an enemy. Because since Hex didn't take hold, it's probably an illusion.
Okay.
And I'm going to shout, don't bother with that one, it's an illusion.
Okay. Ezekiel, what would you like to do?
Draw the sword and wait.
Okay. Upon this time, you start hearing kind of this feel the water kind of move as several things are coming towards you. And you see erupt out of the pools of water some familiar creatures that have come looking for blood.
I was holding an action for Eldritch Blast.
Sure. Let me double check here. Definitely. Go for it, Faye.
All right, I'll go for this one right here since it's nearest to where I'm at.
Okay.
$15
is a hit.
And 17.
Both hit. And
29 points of damage.
blast. How many? 29.
29.
That one falls dead. Oh wait, did you shoot at 2 different ones?
Was it on the first one?
It was not.
Then I would have hit it with the second one.
Okay, it is dead on the second one. Anything else with your turn? Or I'm sorry, that was a held action. Ezekiel, you also held action to pull out you pulled out your sword. I'm sorry, you didn't.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, just pulled out the sword. That's it.
Okay. The Sahagin climb out of the pool and start charging at Josel. And what's your movement speed? 30 feet. This one is actually going to run by you, Cronus. This one is going to come down here to you, Faye and Lorna.
So,
Bar, because he's got stubs for legs. And he's gonna go that bar. This one's gonna come at you, Faye. This one's gonna come at you, Josel, and this one's gonna come at you, Cronus. Okay.
All right.
2 minutes. One with his bite, one with his claw or spear. Okay. First one's for you, Faye. Here's his claw and then the spear. Oh, I got this.
Miss.
12 and 6 both missed. Do you have full HP, actually? Or does anyone have any missing HP right now?
Nope.
Okay, good to know. And I've already messed up the layer action, so I'll do that. Then this one here is for Josel. Both miss.
Shield.
I think. Shield, okay. And the last 2 are for you, Cronus. All right, those both miss as well. Layer action. You feel a change in for where you're standing. You can't really make out what is happening, but you do feel a change in the water that's rushing past your feet. But you also hear something audibly move beneath the surface. Which is going to bring us to Cronus, sir. What would you like to do?
I would like to attack the one that tried to attack me.
Okay. That's definitely a hit.
I don't know why it's rolling the D8, but 12.
Okay. That's a hit.
Another one.
Okay. That's a hit.
For 9.
And that one has died as well right before you. Right now, I'm trying to juggle a couple different things. All right, that brings us to a neat, or I'm sorry, anything else for us?
You can't move that far.
And then,
Oh, boss.
and then I'm going to unarmed attack this one right here.
Okay. Armed attack. That is a miss.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. This is going to bring us to Josel, sir. What would you like to do?
Mm. 15. I am going to hold my action. No, you know what? I'm going to attack. I'll attack.
Okay, go for it.
Trident. Nope. And second attack. Nope.
23.
No.
Anything else, sir?
No. Got no bonus actions.
Okay. Lorna, you feel an overwhelming compulsion. It's your turn.
I will bonus action rage. And I am going to hit Faye.
Oh shit!
Does 12 hit?
No.
Cool. She's going to recklessly attack you, seeing how nimble you are. 19?
No.
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 What is this?
Of course, the barbarian fails while raging.
Wait.
Plus
Okay.
one. I have a +1 shield,
Well, fine. That's her
and I
turn.
basically have mage armor all the time. So 17 plus 3, 20.
Cool. That's fine. It's my turn.
Well, do you have to cast mage armor on yourself?
Yeah.
Nope. The scales act like it.
Oh, okay, excellent. All right. Anything else in your turn, Lorna?
Nah, that's my turn.
Anika's turn. Faye, you're playing
Anika sees that. She's actually gonna walk up to Lorna and dispel magic.
I will say that Anika would definitely not walk up to someone.
Yeah, that's a little out of character.
That's not.
All right. All right,
but
fine. She'd be right.
I would say she, if anything, most realistically, Anika would move away from people that are swinging and hitting. Is this a?
It has 120 feet range. So she could be anywhere on this map, and she could probably dispel that.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to look up is enslavement considered magical?
It would be a charm.
It is technically charmed effect.
It is a charm. Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, does it use a spell slot?
Does not use. A
No,
spell
it does
slot.
not, though.
It doesn't
Yeah.
use a spell slot, but
Then
it's
it's a natural ability, kind of like
Oh,
a
no,
key
I
point.
thought.
It's like key points.
It's
It's a natural thing.
It does say, or be
It's-
magically charmed by the aboleth until the aboleth dies or until it's on a different plane of existence. The charmed target is under the aboleth's control and can't take reactions, and the aboleth and the target can communicate telepathically with each other over any distance. Enslaved may be dispelled, however, the physical brand remains on the former slave by life. And just less magical guard, that's something else. On. It's not clear. So, what I'm going to do.
I mean,
is-
we did rule it was magical because when you tried it on Faye, Faye got advantage due to Faye ancestry.
But here's the thing: it doesn't use a spell slot. Therefore, we don't know what level it's cast, and that's what the whole point of the whole rolling. If
Yeah.
it's cast at a higher level, so it's not a spell.
Okay. This is what I would like to do is go ahead and repeat the same. We're gonna just do the saving throw, and if you succeed, Lorna, you will stay in. Or I'm sorry, you will break your enslavement. If you fail, you'll stay enslaved.
Okay.
So go ahead and do a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Yeah, no.
So you will
Okay.
remain enslaved right now.
Okay.
Right, because you do have disadvantage on ability. Or no, you don't have disadvantage on saving throws, do you?
No, so
No.
I'll redo one just at normal.
Okay.
I still don't make it.
Yes, you're
That's fine.
still enslaved right now.
Yep.
Should
Excellent.
it encounter charm, you would have had advantage.
Anything else with Anika?
No one's hurt. But she'll move back a little bit more.
Okay.
She doesn't have that much movement.
The Avalith completely goes submerges underwater. Okay. That's going to be its turn. Actually, let me double check one thing. Two. I think this is a layer action I'm looking here. Yeah, that's what. Okay, that ends his turn. That brings us back to you, Faye. What would you like to do?
Well, seeing Lorna is not my friend right now, I do want to get away from her because I don't want to be flanked. Or banish Lorna to a pocket dimension, or polymorph her into a chinchilla.
It's up to you.
True, that's a wisdom save. I'll just thunderstep away. Get some good damage around some 10 feet radius.
You choose the creatures, right?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. So everything in a 10-foot radius is going to... Okay.
And then I will pop over here.
Okay. I need a con save from you, Lorna.
Okay.
And Sagan automatically is going to fail and take the 12 points of damage.
And the other Sahagin over there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So I take half damage,
Yep. Yes, you're raging.
and I pass the save.
And you can go ahead and you pass the save. So
3 damage.
Though, here's, I'm going to just do this real quick and send this to you.
Wait, you can half thunder damage?
Right.
Oh.
I play too many barbarians. I'm getting the wrong barbarian.
Oh, no.
You are not a
Things
bear
right there.
barbarian, you are a berserker barbarian.
Yes.
So you take 12 points of damage, and I need to go ahead and you can make another. I think it's
Well, she passed her
Wisdom save.
Constitution save, so it
Yeah.
should be only 6.
It's 6, and I'm making a wisdom save because I took damage.
correct. Yep, thank you.
Nope.
All right, you still remain enslaved.
Does she roll it with advantage when she's hit, or
Nope.
Nope. You are the next person, or Faye, it's your turn. You just jumped over there. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yep, I jumped over here.
All right, Ezekiel, you have an overwhelming compulsion to see the life leave Anika.
Well, that ain't good.
Fuck! There's more of them.
So that is a hit
Yep, that hits Anika.
for 11.
Oh no.
Okay, Tin Man, she doesn't like you anymore.
All right. Anything else with your turn, sir? Do you have any other attacks or abilities that you can use right now? Or spells?
I've got to save my spells.
Well, I mean, you're being compelled to use, to kill this creature. So if you have a spell that you can hurt her with, I mean, I'll be a little flexible on your choice of spell, but you would use all your actions to kill this creature.
I don't have any melee spells, so.
You don't have any ranged attack spells?
I'm in melee. How can I use a ranged attack spell?
Well, you could have used it before going into melee. It's fine. I mean, I can just play it if that's your preference.
I don't think he has a bonus action
The range
spell.
has a bonus action spell now. Mine are all action.
Gotcha. That helps. All right, then it is the Sahagins' turn. You hear more commotion as more seem to burst out of the water.
This is going to be tough.
Okay. These two are going to come at you, Josel.
Don't forget your lair action as well.
Oh, thank you. I'll do that beforehand. Actually, this time it really doesn't even happen. Let me see what the save is. All right. You see the pools of the water around you start to churn, and one of them starts to rise up out of the water, visibly, and it comes at you, Cronus, and tries to grasp you and pull towards it. I need you to make a strength saving throw. Strength saving. Okay. You resist the water that tries to grab hold of you and pull you towards it, but you plant your feet and you're able to stay strong in your current position. The Sahagins burst out of the water. These two come out, see that Ezekiel's already on that, and they're going to start rushing after the person that doesn't have it. Running for the 60. What's 30? 30. 20 plus. Yeah, that's right. What am I thinking? 60. There we go. Jesus. And these two are going to come up here after you, Josel.
All right.
And Josel, you still have full health, right?
Yep.
Okay. These first two are at Cronus. Those two have used up all their movement. Oh, I could move this guy. He's going to come down here. Come over here to help his buddy out against you, Cronus. So, first three for you, Cronus. Second three is for you, Josel. One. Miss, right?
Yeah, both miss.
These are first two are with advantage. Miss hit, I think.
Yeah, second one hits.
Okay. So you take 3 points of piercing damage from the second one, and here's the third one. This is a straight roll. Oh wait, no, you've lost health now, so these actually will have an advantage as well because they have that blood frenzy ability. All right, so claws and spear, miss and miss.
Miss.
Josel, these are for you.
All right, I'm going ahead and I'm casting shield.
Okay. 7's a miss.
That'll be a miss. That'll be a miss. Got to make a 22. That's a miss.
All right.
Miss.
Miss.
Whew, okay.
All right. All three miss. That is going to end the Sahagan's turn. It's going to bring us to Cronus. It's your turn, sir.
I will go after the one on top here first.
Okay.
16
Okay. That's it.
for 11.
All right. Bloodied, but it's still.
Second attack, I'm going to attack the one on the bottom. 23 for 12.
Right, and that is definitely a hit, and he is dead.
All right, and then flurry of blows. Well, no. So I attacked the one on the bottom with that second trident.
You're doing what now?
So my first trident was the one on top. The second trident was the one on the bottom.
Okay. Oh, so then that one is still
You
alive.
must not have seen the ping. Yeah. And then flurry of blows.
Okay, go for it.
So my first unarmed attack is the one on top
Okay.
for 11.
Okay. Actually, I'm sorry. The one on the bottom is dead because you're with your first trident attack. But the one on the one below you, the one on top is still alive. So you hit with one for 11 points of damage. That one is dead now too.
All right, and then my next attack, or my last unarmed attack, will be the one right next to me
Okay. 7.
for 11.
Definitely hits. Okay. Action or anything else with your turn?
And then my movement. I'm going to run up here next to Faye. So that'll get a attack of opportunity.
Okay. You do get an attack of opportunity, you said?
I ran away from it, so this one here will get to attack.
Okay. Here we go with the spear. 18's a miss.
Miss.
You're 20, right? All
Yep.
right. That ends your turn. Josel, it's up to you, man. What would you like to do?
All right. I'm going to try to lightning lure this guy down here.
Okay.
He needs to make a strength save.
Okay. Holy crap.
Oh, crap.
Saves.
Yeah. All right. Bonus action. I'm going to.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm playing mob rules. Never mind. You're good. He fails.
What?
I'm playing mob rules on these guys. It's a variation of them. So they basically fail on saving throws, but I'm just not having them die in one hit like they were in previous session.
A 19 doesn't win?
No. Let's just go with it for now. I was just saying that he should have even rolled a saving throw. He should have failed because he's a mob, following the mob rules.
Oh, okay.
But because I rolled, if you want, we can go ahead and just let it be. Otherwise, it's successful.
All right. So he takes 11
Okay.
lightning damage.
The bottom left one, right?
Yep.
All right, that guy is electrified and dead.
Cool. I want to use my bonus action to stab this guy over here with the trident.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, god damn it. That stand there look pretty.
Disadvantage, right?
Yep.
So that misses this time, sadly. Is there anything
God
else you can
damn.
do?
That's my turn.
Okay. The next person is Lorna. You are still under a spell, or you're still enslaved, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You feel compelled to. You're feeling compelled to kill Cronus right now.
Oh, fuck yes.
The fight we've been waiting for.
Yes. Reckless Great Weapon Master. I'm sorry.
Lorna says this while she's swinging Great Weapon Master in a frenzied rage at your face.
That's a hit.
I'm sorry.
That is 28 points of, I believe, slashing or piercing damage.
That's slashing.
Okay. Any other? 22.
Second
I think
attack.
that hits.
For another
That's
20.
also a hit.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her turn.
Okay. Anika's turn. Faye, how would Anika react to Ezekiel appearing and stabbing her with the sword?
You know what? She has this nifty bard ability here. I should have did this on Laura instead of doing Dispel Magic. Counter Charm.
Counter charm.
Basically, Ezekiel will have advantage on any saves to go against continued being charmed.
Very cool. Okay, yeah, cool. All right.
It's any ally within 30 feet.
Ooh, but Ezekiel is no longer an ally.
No, basically the way counter charm is, the creature must be able to hear you. You must consider them a friendly creature at one point. So this
Gotcha.
would stop. That's the way
Gotcha.
counter charm works.
Gotcha. Go ahead and I will give you the chance to change this because Anika just whispered me, so she must be watching the stream, and she said Anika would try to disable Lorna as soon as possible.
Well, right now the key is getting over there without getting you hit.
Fair enough. So, all right, Ezekiel is counter charmed right now. What else would she like to do right now?
Well, he has to make a save. He would need to make his wisdom save at advantage to no longer be charmed.
Access, you gain the ability to use the vegetable words. An action, you start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and your friendly creature within 30 feet have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. He does not get a saving throw, but if he does, if something triggers a saving throw, he will have advantage on that saving throw.
Yes.
So if nothing triggers that saving throw, not that charm's not going to do anything.
Yeah, so Josel, you need to hit Ezekiel.
You don't know that. All right.
Anika would know that.
I don't think so. That's pretty intimate knowledge, I feel like. Okay. Aboleth's turn. So, you will see "10 feet is his reach." Okay, how much movement speed? Oh boy, he does not have a lot of movement speed on land, does he? That's okay. You see him erupt out of the water below you, or to your side, Faye, and he's going to reach out with his tentacles and try to make an attack against you.
Bring it on, fish boy.
27, 22, and 23.
Only one would hit.
Okay. One hit. So I will need. So you take 8 bludgeoning damage from the tentacle, and I need a con saving throw, or you become diseased, which is stupid because you're already diseased.
No, poison and disease
Oh,
is
you're
separate.
poisoned. I'm sorry. Okay. You're diseased then if you fail. You just pass. You're not diseased. Is there anything else while you're. If you succeed after random. Oh, it just makes you only be able to breathe water if you fail anyway. So, luckily, you can do that already. Anything else with his turn?
But
Legendary actions get performed at the beginning or the end of a turn.
a legendary action can happen after anyone's turn.
But you can only do 3 per initiative or per round. Got it.
Yep.
Got it. I haven't used one of these kind of creatures in a while. Brings us up to you, Faye. It's your turn.
Alright. We got Lorna here. And we got these Sahagins here. I can see Ezekiel has been turned. Cronus is hurt badly. We are in very dire strait if we can't get Lorna back. Not a lot of options here.
I need your action, man.
No, I'm trying to see what I can do. You know what? Fuck. Oh, yeah, and I do need to make another con save because I was still concentrating on Hex.
Okay, go ahead. And Ezekiel, you're up next.
Hex is still up, so move Hex to Lorna. Let's do Strength.
Oh! Ow!
You can't move that, can you, until the target is dead, right?
Or unconscious. I mean, like a 0 HP.
All right, Lorna, you are hexed for the foreseeable future.
And then, you know what? I'll just move here. And let's do some nice stabs onto Lorna with help from Cronus right there.
Okay, hit and hit.
Okay.
So hold on. So that's from the first hit, and then doing this on the crit.
Okay.
I don't think you have necrotic damage.
No, so I get those first two, which is the 1 and the 3. The 5 was a double, right?
No, because crit also doubles on a crit.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought the first one rolled 2. Okay. Thank
So
you.
And you know what? Sorry, fuck you, Lorna. On that crit, I am doing a Eldritch Smite. So this is gonna be 8d8
Well,
of force damage, and
Hold
Lorna,
up.
you go prone.
hold on 1 second. Before
Uh-huh.
that, first attack roll, you get a wisdom saving throw. So do I do a wisdom saving throw on the first hit?
No, let Faye continue.
I fail.
All right. Second hit, go ahead and do a wisdom saving throw, Lorna. So actually, a smite has to be declared before you know if it's a hit or not, don't you?
No, just when it hits.
All right, go ahead. Roll your 8d8.
Sorry, Lorna.
Uh-huh.
But this is one way we can take you out of the fight. 23 force damage.
Okay. Cool. I'm only just below half, but that's okay.
And you're prone now.
Am I prone?
Yep.
There's no save on that?
Eldritch Smite doesn't... You don't save on it. You just go prone if I hit you.
Cool. Cool. Sounds good.
Okay.
Cronus, knock her out now!
Ezekiel, you still feel compelled to kill Anika. Right? DC 15, wisdom save there. Faye, if you don't.
And it's on Faye, or...
It's on Anika.
Alright.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Action
Faye.
surge.
That's a miss as well. Okay.
And I'm gonna be right back. I gotta feed my dog.
Okay.
Okay.
You see another the water. Oh wait, actually, the Atlas is going to. I meant to do this after Faye's turn. He's going to perform a tail swipe.
Oh.
Go. Legendary action. Oh boy. Oh, he moved away. He can't do that anyways. That was stupid.
But it looked amazing.
I'm going to redact that, but he did move out of range, so that does provoke an attack of opportunity. So, I will go ahead and attack him again with a 16. He sucks at life. He misses. The Sahagin. Here we go. I didn't do the layer action either. Jesus. The water starts bubbling again, and actually to the left, in the bottom left pool, and it tries to reach out and grab Anika. Go ahead and do a strength saving throw for Anika there, Faye, please.
Faye left. Yeah,
Oh,
went
shit,
to go
I
feed
got
the
it.
dog.
Got it. All right. The water rushes out, grabs hold of Anika, and pulls her into the pool of water. You guys figure out her surface of water. She's knocked prone. Okay, that brings us to Sahagin. These two are going to attack you, Faye. This one's going to run up to you, Faye, as well. All right. 3 of these, Faye. Actually, blank.
Where did Anika go? Into the water?
She got pulled into the water. Yes. Faye, this is you first. Claws. 2 with advantage. $23, $21. I think this hit.
I think only the crit will hit because I am gonna shield again.
Okay. That gives you +5, which just gives you a 22.
That would give me a 25.
Oh,
But,
but crits automatically hit.
Yeah.
So you take 8 points of piercing damage. And that means this next 2 attacks are also at advantage because you are not at full health.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Another 11 points of damage.
Hold on, got it. Gotta
Okay.
make a con save for Hex real quick.
Twice.
Hex is still up. Another one. Hex is still up.
Okay. All right. These 2 are for you, Josul, which you're still at full health, I believe. So
Yep.
he is going to move to flank you. So these will be at advantage as well. $22, $21, $20, $21.
They all hit.
Okay. You take a total of 7, 16, 21 points of slashing damage. These next 2 go after Anika.
Miss hit.
All right. She
Level
takes
17 would hit. Yeah.
3 points of piercing damage for Anika.
Alright.
All right. And that brings us to Cronus. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm going to unarmed strike Lorna while she's down.
Okay.
Which is an automatic crit. No, that's if you're unconscious.
No, prone is just at advantage, ain't it?
I guess.
Yep, just as advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that'll hit.
25.
25. That's a hit.
Cool.
For 10 points, so that's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
And then I'm going to apply a stunning strike.
I have a question. Since
Yeah.
technically his fists are now considered magical, would that mean that her rage does not have it?
No, because it's
That's a
still
good
technically
question.
bludgeoning
It's immune
damage.
to types of damage, and the damage is bludgeoning or piercing or whatever.
Even if it's magical or
thing
non-magical.
about the magical fist, though, is that they are stated to be magical for the purposes of overcoming resistances.
Yes, thank you.
So that's actually a very good question.
So it's still bludgeoning, it's just magical for, like Ezekiel said.
Yeah,
It just lets me punch a ghost.
Yeah, exactly.
pretty much.
It turns you into a Ghostbuster. Perfect.
Oh.
Anything with what would you?
Stunning strike on her. So,
Okay.
con save.
Go ahead and make a con save, Lorna. And
15.
It was 15, so she passed.
And then I need
Mention.
a wisdom save, Lorna, for taking damage.
And I have disadvantage because of Hex.
Lorna, you feel a blinding headache and so much pain in your head, but you immediately kind of come to, you for a moment break free of the effects that are going on your mind. You will
And
not.
you'd kind of hear Faye yelling at Cronus, knock her out now!
You though, because of as you break the enslavement of the aboleth, though, all these images start flooding your mind, and it's super painful and disorienting. I want to go ahead and have you re-roll initiative, and you will take your turn at the top of the initiative. And I'm going to send this information to you, so that way you can read through
Okay.
what kind of images you're seeing during this time.
Okay.
Oh,
Little minor question. I have advantage on initiative rolls. Would you like me to
I'm
apply
sorry,
that here?
I can't hear you.
I-
It's faint or something.
Sorry, I had my fan on. I have advantage on initiative rolls because of Feral Instinct. Would you like me to apply the advantage on that?
I'm sorry, I can't hear words you're saying.
Really?
Anyone else hear her?
I mean, all I
Not
hear
yet.
is she has advantage on initiative rolls,
Yeah.
and then after that, I can't.
Is that better?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go
Okay.
ahead and do advantage for your initiative order. yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, 9.17. Okay. Go ahead and do a stunning, or you pass the stun, but you have come to. You are laying prone. You are hexed. You're really bruised, and you're fighting this headache and all these kind of images that are flooding your mind.
And-
Cronus, anything
And
else?
you have 2 stab rooms from the back.
Would Cronus notice that I'm out of it?
Okay.
Probably not.
That is a good
Yeah.
question. Would I have realized that she is now out of it?
Right now, she looks like she's reacting in pain, but she doesn't seem as compelled to attack you. She seems like she is tending to things going on internally right now.
So that doesn't
Alright,
really say much.
What type of lighting is in this room?
Dim lighting.
Okay, I'm going to give her a pat on the back, and then I'm going to shadow step to Ezekiel.
Shake it off, Lorna. Go ahead.
And then unarmed strike, and I get advantage with shadow step.
Okay, go for it.
So 26.
26 hits. Ezekiel, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
And I had advantage from the counter
Yep.
charm, I think.
Yes, you do.
Awesome, Ezekiel. You also have a wave of images that kind of wash over you. I'm going to go ahead and send this to you. Go ahead and re-roll initiative, sir. Perfect. And you will take your turn at the top after the initiative order starts back up as well. I'm going to send you these scripts, these notes that I have. Sorry, they're not the most well-written things, but they will explain what you do see. Due to these floods of images that are kind of washing over you, and it's overwhelming. Hence why you're unable to react immediately. Josel, it's your turn. Unless there's anything else you would like to do, Cronus.
I'm actually going to move up to here with my actual movement,
Okay.
and then that'll be it.
Excellent. All right. Brings us. Yeah, Josel, what would you like to do, sir?
I'm tired of this shit. He fires a ray of frost at the this guy up here.
Okay.
I'm a spell sniper, so 3/4 cover don't mean nothing to me.
Okay.
There's a 19 hit.
That, I believe, hit. Where's your AC? Yes, that does hit.
Takes
12
12 cold. Bonus action. I'm going to.
He also loses movement speed, doesn't he?
Yeah, he loses 10 feet of movement.
Okay. Excellent.
And this guy down here, I'm going to. No, you know what? I'm going to step right here, and I'm going to attack this guy with my trident. No disadvantage.
Okay, go for it.
There's a 17 hit.
That does hit.
He takes 5.
Okay. Okay, he is still up, though he looks very much so bludgeoned and beaten.
I'm done.
Okay. Anika's turn. Faye, Anika has got pulled in under the water in the last turn, and now she's getting torn apart by a few Sahagin. What would you like to do?
Dimension door to on top of this thingy right here.
Okay. Dimension door does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Is she going to sit like how? Away? Well, she wouldn't know where the aboleth is, right? Smack dab there.
She'd be on top of that thing.
Okay. So she's staying on top of at the top of the steps that inside of this like almost empty archway. It looks like it's a door to something, but right now it's just a door to the other side. You know, it's an empty hallway.
And she did tell me something I had to say when I did that.
Okay.
That's rude to make me leave early like that.
All right.
That was her action. That was a spell, so she can't cast another leveled spell, so she's good right there.
Okay. Double checking this action. You are all technically in the water. Okay. That brings us to Lorna. It's your turn.
Um,
Or, I'm sorry, Lorna, you start because you're still handling the wave of images that are flooding your mind. Irritated that he's lost not only one of his new followers that were prized possessions into his new army. Aboleth again reacts in anger, and you hear the booming voice again into your head. It says, "Those keys will be mine, and Ursula will make Atlantis fall even sooner." Them, and he will at this point. Drop in the water. And pop up right here by you. He's going to make 2 tentacle attacks. Or 3, I'm sorry, 3 tentacle attacks.
So real quick, is he able to get that far while being slow 10 extra feet?
Let me double check. Does have an extra thing going on right now from before. Not checked. Yes, he has a 40. Yeah, he'll be fine. But he's actually going to get to here, so he can split up the love between the both of you. So the first 2 attacks are going to be after you, Cronus, and the last one's going to be after you, Josel.
All right.
3. So 18 for, or no, not advanced. Why does it have advanced? 18 for you, Josel, or 13 for you, Josel. 21 and 20 for you, Cronus. I think those both
Yeah,
hit.
they both hit.
Okay, and then don't bother with the con save because all it does is make you fall. All it does is make you only be able to breathe the water, I think. So you guys do that.
So what, 25?
You take 25 points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
All right, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Josel, you are still.
Wait, no, because the disease does other things too. Like they couldn't
Oh.
regain hit points unless it's underwater.
Oh, I did not realize that. Go ahead and make con save,
And-
then, please.
And after 1 minute, it can only be removed by heal or another 6th level spell.
Oh boy. All right. 2023, you passed the saves. So you're in good shape. That could have been worse. Thanks for that call out, Faye. Faye, it's your turn.
Silent.
Yeah.
Silent. You might want to give back the 12 HP to the to this guy. I forgot I had disadvantage. I rolled a natural 1 on the disadvantage.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Faye, it is your turn.
All right, Lorna, if you're on our side, get up now. And I'm going to look at the Sahagins near me. I'm going to attack. I'll attack the one to my right.
Okay. That's a miss.
Lucky, reroll.
That's a miss.
Missed again. I like how it just got one higher. But one
Yeah.
more strike.
Okay. That's a hit.
No, I'm poisoned. That's a 12.
That's a hit.
12's a hit. For 10.
For 10 points. Okay. You pierce it with your blade, and it takes 10 points of damage. Anything else with your turn?
Bonus action. You know what? I'm going to miss a step up here too.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Ezekiel. Ezekiel, sir, you are finished processing all the images and memories that flooded you. You are now conscious, and you see what's happening before you on the battlefield.
Let's see. Yeah, he's within range, but then again, from what face it, he's just an illusion.
Cronus would disagree.
It's a first level spell, why not? I'll try Witch Bolt on him.
Okay.
Oh, and Silent. Anika just messaged me about the harp. What does the harp do?
I have to look at the item sheet. Sorry. 18. That's a hit. I think. Let me double check. Yeah, 18's a hit.
That's 2 lightning.
All right. It receives 2 points of damage. The lightning, the bolt hits the target, and you see it kind of scatter across its body before it dissipates, but it does react to receiving or getting hit.
Oh no, Witch Bolt is a continuous spell.
Oh,
Unless he
okay.
moves out of range, it's going to keep giving him lightning damage.
Oh, okay, all right. So
It's like the Emperor's lightning. That's how it works.
okay, until you stop casting it, I guess.
Until I stop casting it or he moves out of range.
Got it. Okay, so does he get 2 points for dueling style? That's only for her weapon, right?
That's only for my
Okay.
melee thing. I just had to
Okay.
click because I was doing sword stuff.
Oh, no worries. Okay, anything else with your turn?
I don't have action surge, so no.
All right. The Sahagin again screeches. You hear them coming from the pools of water. So yeah, guys are going to come out here, even though Anika disappeared. These guys are going to pop up here. Go up to you. Come after you, Anika and Faye. They're actually going to try to flank Anika and tear her apart. (18, 21, and 17. Is it either
Three hit.
1, 2, 3. 17, 19 points of piercing damage.
Eesh.
This Aboleth has been watching you guys for some time. He knows who the healer is. These three are going to come up to you, Lorna. Are you still prone, Lorna?
Yeah. I didn't
She
have
didn't
my
stand
turn
up on her
yet.
turn.
I didn't get my turn yet, so.
Gotcha. So these are, well, sorry. Claw, spear.
Only
So,
the
yeah,
22
10,
spear
17,
hit.
13, 22, does that hit?
Yeah, the 22 spear.
9 points of piercing damage, half. I can't hear you, Lorna. I don't know why I can't hear.
Is that better?
You might want. I don't know why it sounds like it's muffled almost. Okay, these two came out of the water. They're gonna come up. Alright. Oops, not that far. They're gonna come after you. They're Ezekiel. Claw. 19, 21, and 23. So 6 points of damage for the claws, unless you're doing something?
May as well do a shield so that only the crit gets me.
Okay. Alright, so you'll take 6 points of slashing damage. That's going to end their turn. Oh no, Josel, sorry, I almost missed you, Josel. I'm sorry about that. Shit. Claw.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast shield.
Okay, 19, 20, 21. So anything, those all miss with shield.
Miss, and miss. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Brings us, I did it again. I missed the freaking layer action. So here comes the layer action. Faye, I need you. Let's see how far away you are first. Yep. Faye, I need you to go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
That's funny.
Takes one bad roll.
I have a -1.
All right. You're pulled several feet into the pool of water. You're now here. And kind of see the lower end of the creature sticking out to your south.
Oh, that's more fun.
Which brings us to... All right, Cronus, it's your turn.
Death saving throw.
Oh, sorry, let me do that. What's your... oh, it's not columns. Yep, okay. Freaking snipping.
By the way, is the water breathing spell still up?
I thought you had for 8 hours, so yeah, you guys still have that.
Yeah, we still got...
It's a
A long
24-hour one, so yeah, we're fine.
Curtis, what would you like to... Oh, Curtis, to say this. Sorry about that. I keep not talking over it. Joseph, what would you like
I want
do,
to
man?
zombie attack the one that's next to me.
I second that. I am going to second win as my bonus action. So, yeah. 9, 18. Then I'm going to... Oh, boy. YOLO. I want to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go around. So I'm going to get 2 opportunity attacks.
Now you are going to be in the water, like fully swimming at this point, okay?
Yep, I am fully aware. Actually, yeah. And I am going cast. Oh God, this is making my stomach turn. Witch bolt at 2nd level.
Oh,
Very nice. All right, that hits.
Yes!
fuck yes.
That was lucky.
Okay.
So he takes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 lightning damage.
Excellent. All right, lightning starts coursing through its body.
And I'm staying on the water, by the way.
You're staying in the water.
Yep.
All right, good to know. Anik, is there anything else you want to do with your turn, sir?
They didn't make their opportunity attacks.
Oh, thank you. So, Faye, what would Anika do next?
Bonus action, healing word Cronus.
Miss and miss. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, come on. Hold on. I clicked the wrong one. I was looking at her spell sheet.
Oh boy. 7 healing points. 7 points of healing.
Hey, gets him up.
Aw.
Yep. Anything else with her turn?
And then as an action, she is surrounded. She does not like that. I've been told to do the Harp's elemental attack.
Yep.
Okay. I believe she has to define what element she's going to be using.
Lightning.
Lightning? Okay. 9 points of lightning damage. And what's the range? It's a 15-foot radius? Okay.
15-foot radius, so...
Ooh, just barely. Does she want to reposition before she casts her spell?
I should be risking an attack of opportunity from one of them. And she does...
1d2. 2, she risks it. 1, she doesn't.
Yeah.
2, she risks it.
She'd risk it, yep. So the spot
So,
that would get...
attack.
This would be the best spot to get them all.
Oh boy. Well, no, she wouldn't have to go that far, I don't think, to get everyone, would she?
Because if she goes right here... Hold on. Because...
It would. Put on the aura.
She'd be good. Nope, she'd be good right there to get everyone.
Alright. Alright.
So she takes 10 points of piercing damage.
That's not bad.
And then she pulls out her harp and she plays. She strings this, her fingers across, or she strums her fingers across all the strings, and you see, you actually see kind of vivid colors start to radiate from it, and then it starts to become unstable and starts to crackle and turn to lightning as it shoots in across the room, 50-foot radius around her, as she plays the harp, and it zaps all the Sahagin around you. These all, I think, check. How much damage did she do?
9 lightning.
9 points. Okay. Of course, I can't get hit health points up there because. All right. One die. All right. So the harp electrifies 2 of the Sahag, but many still linger. Let me make sure I got all the damage. Yep. Many still linger after the spell, but they seem very much so crispy and doing really bad. Lorna, it's your turn.
Awesome.
Nika might go down after this.
Oh god, I hope not. Question about the harp, because I was reading it over. I get to do an extra 1d8 elemental damage.
I had to choose the effect.
Yeah, you choose one of the 3 effects. I think one is like it gives you resistance against that type of damage.
Each turn. Oh, that's silly. I get it though. Okay. I am going to stand up. And I am going to recklessly Great Weapon Master this one below me.
Okay.
21.
Definitely a hit.
For 27 damage.
It gets you just literally it just cuts through his body like butter, and you just see the mixed bodily fluids just pour out the side in such a fluid motion. You see the spray of blood as you clear through him.
Can it be as she's standing up, she has her sword on the ground, she's like standing up and like lifts it up and doesn't actually see the guy. But just cuts him in half. Sees that Nika's in trouble, is like, oh, okay, get up, slice, oh fuck. Brings it down on this other one, maybe? Reckless Great Weapon Master?
It's happened so awkwardly that he's actually making a facial gesture, and then all of a sudden you just kind of see it look confused and go limp and fall apart.
There's another 36 damage to that one.
Holy shit, this one is dead as well.
And she's gonna stand up and stand in front of Anika there.
Okay.
That's her turn.
Where's my initiative order? I don't see it. Here we go. Bring us to the Aboleth.
just so you know, it is currently being electrocuted by both me and Ezekiel.
It is going to do its legendary action after your turn, Lorna.
Oh, bitch.
And it is going to do a tail attack on Josel.
That hits.
All right. And how many points of legendary actions regenerate after the turn order, or is it all three of them?
All three of them.
So 18 points of bludgeoning damage there, Josel.
All right.
You haven't lost any health yet? Holy shit.
Oh, I used second wind before.
Oh, that's right. And then it's turn. It's going to look at you, Josel, that you just jumped in the water with it and are currently striking it. Now, is that a con save to hold on to that Witch Bolt spell?
Yep.
Okay. So you're holding it still. First attack against you, Josel. It's a miss. Second, it's a miss. The third is a hit. I'll need a con save as well as a con save to hold the spell first. Go ahead and do that first.
Yeah.
Fuck
You hold the
yeah.
spell. 17 points of bludgeoning damage, though, you do take. And then I need another con save to see if you're diseased and all the other bad shit that happened.
Oh, I'm doing good.
Good.
You're doing really good.
1, 2, 3. That was 3 attacks. That's all he can do this turn. That ends his... no. Do you have to be able to see him to use the Witch Bolt spell?
I believe. Hang on, let me.
Once you're connected,
Let me pull it up.
it has to be outside the range.
Yeah. So
And the
we're
range is
pretty much
30
linked.
feet?
Mine is 60.
60. Okay.
Spell sniper.
All right.
What happened?
You, sir, are moving these two different maps. I actually probably put you both because you're kind of floating in the water right now. So you
Oh,
can
okay.
have
Okay.
eyes on both. Let's do this so that we can kind of say until you submerge completely. And I'm trying my best to keep it mirrored, but it's not perfect. So the aboleth is going to shoot underwater, and it's going to it's just going to dive underwater. It's just going to dive underwater 50 feet and look up at you, Josel, so no one can see him there right now.
All right.
And yeah, it's just going to dive 50 feet down. Okay.
Right.
That brings us to Faye. Your turn.
So I now see it fully submerged now, right?
Yes. Yes, you do. And Ezekiel, he is out of range of Ezekiel's spell, I think, now. 50 feet down and stuff. So he's still... he's still in range of you, Josel, but not Ezekiel. So Faye, go ahead.
All right. And do I see Joshel down here? Or
He's
no?
bobbing. You see his kind of feet sticking. I mean, he's as submerged as you want, but he's definitely swimming near the top of the water.
You know what? YOLO, Misty Step to here.
Okay, go for it.
And I'm just gonna say, there you are, you motherfucker. I'm going for the kill.
Okay, go for it. All right,
So that'd be a 17 and a 16.
17. What do you? It's 17 points of damage.
No, dude, they both hit.
I'm sorry. 17. Let me look. God, I stop closing the sheet out. 17 does hit.
But the 16 did not.
16 does not.
You know what? I still have 2 luck points. Fuck it, reroll.
Okay.
Ha!
All right. That is going to do another 8 points of damage. And at the end of is that end your turn?
Yep, I'm going to say, no more running, fucker.
He's going to use a legendary action and tail attack you. 20 hit, or are you doing anything?
I'm glad he's doing that. I will shield.
Okay. All right.
It's like, it's playtime, bitch.
After that, it's the Layer's turn. The water around you water around everyone, but it seems to only really impact those closest to him that he can see is Josel and Faye. I need you both to make wisdom saving throws.
Is this a charm effect?
It's a layer action. The water in the aboleth's layer becomes magically a conduit for the creature's rage. Her aboleth can target any creature it can see in such water within 90 feet of it. The target must succeed on a DC 14 wisdom saving throw or takes 2d6 psychic damage. The aboleth can't use this action again until it uses a different one.
All right, I just had to make sure it wasn't a charm effect.
Sure. I don't think anything happens if you pass. I don't see a half damage thing.
Yeah, it's probably one of those makes it or breaks it.
Yeah. So you both are okay. No damage. Excellent. Ezekiel, it's your turn.
I guess I'll stab at the one below me.
Okay. Okay. 8 points. Or 8? No, that's a miss. Sorry.
That's it.
Okay. Sahagan. This one's going to attack you, Lorna, that you rushed up.
Okay. 22 hits.
Okay. For 4 more points of piercing. This one is going. These two are going to come after you. These two are going to come after you, Cronus. Here you go, Ezekiel. You're up first. Claw, spear, claw, spear. Where's the first claw? This. Or no, I'm sorry. 22 hits. 20 hits. I think that's it, right, Ezekiel?
Go ahead and shield so that only the 22s hit.
Okay. So take 8 points of piercing, or sorry, 5 slashing, 3 piercing damage. Here's for you, Cronus. 2 claws, 2 spears. 1, 2, 19, 6,
All
19,
miss.
8. All miss. That brings us to your turn, Cronus.
First, I will drink my greater health potion.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I was rolling. So 14. That'd be 21. And then I will attack this one here first.
Okay.
That's down and to my right.
Yep. It's a hit. And a kill. He's no longer there and breathing.
My next one, the one up to the right of me.
Okay. That's a hit. 14.
For 14.
That is, he's still alive. He does not look good.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Flurry of Blows. So I'll get
Okay.
2 unarmed attacks. So here's my first one.
Okay.
For 8.
Alright, and he is also dead.
I'm going to run over here. And then for my last unarmed attack, hit that one right there.
Okay, go for it. 10 points of damage. He looks very much so battered. Anything else, sir?
Nope.
Josel, you see the amulet 50 feet below you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to swim down,
Okay.
which will be half speed. So I'm going to go down 15 feet.
Okay.
So he's going to be like what?
35.
35 feet away.
All right. And I'm going to keep that witch bolt on him. So he's going to get 14 more lightning.
Ooh, that is nice.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
That's pretty much my turn.
All right. Brings us to Anika's turn. Faye, what would Anika do?
All right. First off, Anika is a little hurt right now. I think she does need to take her healing potion. Because she is very low, so she should do that.
Okay.
Heals for 7, which isn't bad. Alright, and then she will... Lauren's got that one in the bag, I think.
Yeah.
She'll Eldritch Blast the one that's next to Ezekiel.
Okay.
Yeah.
First one's a hit, second one's a miss.
Alright.
For
10.
Excellent. All right.
She rolled max on hers.
Anything else?
That's her.
All right, which brings us to Lorna. You staring at the Sahagin in front of you. What would you like to do?
She is going to Reckless Great Weapon Master it, per usual.
Okay.
I assume 20 hits.
20 definitely hits, sorry.
No worries. 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage, okay. That is dead. I'm sorry. I'm trying to juggle too many things on my screen. So you strike it down with your first blow. It is no more. What else would you like to do?
I yell over to Cronus and Ezekiel. Do you guys have those too? Yes or no, you guys?
Cronus is just gonna stick like a thumbs up over the crowd.
Fuck yeah. She is going to run and jump into the water and swim over.
Okay.
Well, try and find, like, Faye and Drizzle, because she can't see them.
All right, you dive in the water, Lorna, and you see that image before you. Do you have anything else you do with your turn?
Does she still have a little bit of movement because she has the swim speed now?
Absolutely, yeah. She can have a little bit of her remaining swim speed movement.
Or even her regular movement?
Either way.
Okay.
If she has a swim speed, just like if you've already moved. This is how I've been doing it. If you move 20 feet on land and you have a 50-foot swim speed, then once you hit the water, just then 30 feet.
Oh, perfect. She has 40, so she'll scoot there.
Okay, he is not right next to her though. He is about 35 feet down from her. If you're swimming down towards him, then he's probably gonna be about 35 feet. If you try to stay near the surface or on the same level that Faye's at, he's about 50 feet away.
No.
If the pools are connected, she'll just go
I
underneath.
thought Faye is right next to the thing.
Underneath?
He dropped down 50 feet. He swam down 50 feet after that.
Wait, then no, because I attacked him on my turn. This round.
With your sword?
Yeah.
Well then.
Because I used Misty Step to get up to him.
You're right. He hasn't taken his turn. His turn hasn't happened yet. So yeah, you swam down to him and you're.
Because I was about to ask, when did he leave my attack range? Because that would have been an attack of opportunity.
But you both are down. Josel, I guess, is 35 feet away. Faye is right by him, and he's about 50 feet deep.
Okay. So then I'm guessing I wouldn't have enough movement to get up and over and then back down to him because it's probably more than 60 feet to get up here anyways.
Sure. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. If you're swimming at an angle to him, I'll just say you're like 35 feet away from him.
Okay, so I'll actually stay above, and I'm going to throw my Javelin of Lightning, actually, through those two.
Okay.
So let's remember how we do this.
I'm not sure what the range is underwater because you are underwater right now.
Well, Javelin of Lightning, it doesn't need to... Well,
Right.
I'd be staying on... Are these guys hovering above the water or below?
These are all below the water right now.
Okay, so it's like completely open underneath that I'd be able to see.
There should be a dynamic lighting turned on. There are some.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
green is land, blue is water, but
No, all of it's water. All of it's green, murky water.
oh, fuck yeah. Okay,
You guys are all swimming right now, completely
Okay.
submerged.
that's fine then. So yeah, the Javelin of Lightning. They need to make each creature in the line make a DC 13 Dex save, taking 46, and half as much if they succeed.
Okay.
But the guy who I throw it at, it would be 26 because I'm not reckless.
Okay. 26 a hit.
So he'll
6
take
points?
6, and then
Okay.
an extra 1d6 of the lightning if they both need to take it. They both need Dex saves.
There. Good. They both take 6 points of lightning damage.
No, only
Alright,
the
6
first
points.
one.
Oh, okay. And then the other one takes the lightning damage.
Both of them take lightning damage. If they pass their Dex saves, they get half.
This guy's dead.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The other one is that you guys are out of range for his tail thing, so he's not going to attack. That ends your turn, Lorna.
Yes.
Okay. And it sends upwards to you guys within 10 feet of you both, so he's still below the water surface, and he's to make a technical attack at each one of you. First one is for you, Faye.
Well, Faye is next to it, down 50 feet.
Yep.
Well, shit. You're 50 feet. You're 35 feet away from it. Lorna's 50 feet away from it, so he can come up. He comes up 10, he's 15 feet away from you. Son of a bitch.
So does he leave my
Checkmate.
attack range?
Let's see here. It's not grappling. So, nope, he's going to swim up away from you, Faye, and after, or no, because if he does that, he's going to get a provoking attack from opportunity. He's going to stay right there, I guess, Faye, and cut
Wait, no, actually, no, because I used shield as a reaction.
What do you mean?
When legendary action went into effect, when he tried to hit me,
Oh, that's right.
or when on his legendary action. So I have a 25 AC right now until my turn, but I can't react.
Okay, so he's attacking you 3 times with the 25 AC. Each one of those tentacles aim into your arcane shield and armor, and none of them are able to break through and hit you. That brings us to your turn, Faye.
It's like, okay, you ain't running anymore.
Okay.
And bonus action, putting this on him, Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
So now I'll get added damage. And I crit on 19.
Oh, how'd you lose it on Lorna? How'd she lose the...
No, this isn't the
that's
spell.
different. Got it.
This is my subclass ability.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, so let's go. First attack. Ooh.
I believe is a hit. It is a hit for 17 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And then another one for 12 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. At that point, here, it's the layer is going to react, and I'm going to need. I'm going to need Anika to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Holy shit, she made it.
Oh fuck yes.
Okay, the pool of water rips out of one of the pools, or the water takes form and tries to rip forward towards Anika and grasp her and pull her towards the pool, but she's able to resist and stay where she's at.
I just like to imagine she just looked at the pool and was like, "Do you really want to try this?" And the pool got scared.
All right, so Ezekiel, it's your turn.
I'll attack the one below me.
Okay.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be definitely a hit. The one below you is no longer breathing.
And bonus action, Misty Step.
Okay. So you are now swimming. So you're at the surface of the water, unless you wanted to go deeper into the water.
I mean, I can't see beneath the water surface from where I was at, so I'll use my regular 30 feet movement to swim down.
Okay. So you appear, you are in the water, and you swim down 30 feet. You are in the water, and you see what's before you. The water is murkier and greener, but you are able to make out the figures before you. Does that end your turn?
That's it.
Okay. These three bolt over to their master.
Now remember, Lorna and Josel is not by the thing.
Sure. But these are swimming out from below. Oh, good call. Probably wouldn't be able to make it to all of you this turn then. For measure, I'll say these guys are swimming up to you, but they've only made it this far. That means only one of them is going to be able to attack you, Faye, because one's coming after you.
All right.
But he owns this place. Two more start to come from below.
You know, when we were in that room last time, they were all up there. We should have just slaughtered all of them.
Let's see here. So this one's for you, Cronus. 2 for you, claws and spear. Claw, spear, 23 hits, 4 points of piercing damage. 19 misses, right? You're 20 AC, right?
Yeah.
And then this one's for you, Faye, claws and spear. 21 hits.
Yeah, I'll take the spear.
Okay, you take 6 points of piercing damage, which then brings us back to Cronus. What would you like to do?
I need to do a con save on the hex that's still on Lorna.
Okay. Yep, go for it.
You know, you could just drop it.
Yeah.
It ain't doing you any
True,
favors.
but now it's gone.
I didn't think you could drop it, could you?
Yeah, you could just.
I could, but secretly I was kind of hoping she might go down, so then I'd be forced to move it, be able to move it.
Fair enough. So you do drop control of it. It is Cronus' turn. What would you like to do, Cronus?
Real quick, for whatever reason, when I added in my healing potion, I don't think it took.
Your health?
Yeah.
Shoot, yeah, you did. I forgot how much health it gave you.
It gave me 14. But nothing had hit me since, and I was already back down to 7. So that's I was sitting there scrolling through the thing. I didn't see anything that was necessarily towards me.
Let's. I just added 14 on there because I do remember that, and yeah, you only took like 5 points of damage recently. What was the last?
The last thing I just took
6
was
points.
the 4. Wasn't it?
No, 6 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
But you're in good shape now. Just that's good where you're at. So what would you like to do?
All right. I guess I'll attack the one that's in front of me real quick.
Okay. Holy. Okay. Yep.
Fuck yeah.
He's dead. You have a little bit of time. It takes you a moment to retrieve your trident from his abdomen, but you do so, and he is dead before you. Currently, you are fighting no creatures on this. What would you like to do?
All right. For my bonus action, I'm going to install one of my chill paralytic poisons into my gauntlet.
Ooh, very nice. Okay.
And then I will run up to this one right here,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
All right. It's going to bring us to. Actually, this what he's going to do a legendary action, the Aboleth, and he's going to tail swipe you. Tail. 25
25 will hit.
for 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeesh. All right, I'm low.
Josel, your turn, sir. You see Sahagin pouring out of the what looks like a hole in the middle of this floor that leads to even a deeper area, and several Sahagin that seem to keep pouring out of it, obeying their master's will. What would you like to do?
I'm going to free them of their master. I'm going to swim 15 feet more deeper down, closer to the thing.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to roll 2d12. Takes 16 lightning damage.
Ooh,
Damn.
Okay. All right. All right. Anika, or anything else, Josel?
No, that's my turn. I should be.
You're within 15 feet of it now, right? Or are you within 10 feet of it now?
I think I'm
20 feet from it.
hang on, it'll be 50. Move. I should be 20 feet to it.
Okay, got it. Okay. Anika, Faye, what would Anika do?
Anika is going to. Everyone's gone down, so she can't really go down there to help. I guess she'll start moving. When she gets to Cronus, she'll give Cronus another healing word.
Okay.
Get Cronus as high as we can.
Okay.
Not too bad. 11 more healing for Cronus.
Okay. Brings us to Lorna. What would you like to do, Lorna? You're, I think we said you're about 35 feet away from it still, with Faye 50 feet below, and Joe still about 30 feet. And probably after this round, I will probably just kind of even it up depending on how I move the Aboleth. Just kind of just reset the playing field a little bit within a certain degree.
Okay. I am going to swim down to the Aboleth.
Okay.
And I am going to Reckless Great Weapon Master it. Because I want it dead and I have a swimming speed now, so it's not a disadvantage.
Okay.
15?
15 is a miss.
One more time. I can do it.
Okay.
23!
That's a hit.
For 27 plus the 2 rage damage, which I keep on forgetting. But 29 points of damage.
Okie dokie. Anything else with your turn?
No, that's my turn.
Okay, it's going to make a tail attack against you as well.
Cool.
23
Yeah.
or 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
What the
All
fuck,
right.
mate?
He looks very bad for what you imagine what bad looks like for an aboleth. And you hear that booming voice flood all your minds more times. Resisting the Dark One is like fighting the tide. It's unstoppable. You'll never be able to collect all the keys and artifacts and master them in time for the Dark One's return. Merlin's time is up. As far as I'm concerned, you are nothing more than 6 new followers of Merlin that will be sacrificed in an attempt to delay the unstoppable. You will return, we will return and continue to exist as we've always done. And he is going to make 3 tentacle attacks against 2 against you, Faye, or actually, he's going to swim up 10 feet.
He leaves my attack range.
Same.
Oh, he's in Earth. Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
But thing is, do I want?
20 feet, so he would have to move how far to get in range? Yeah, he'd have to move full 10 feet to get within striking distance of all 3 of you. I already said it. So he swims up 10 feet. Faye and Lorna, go ahead and take 2 attacks of opportunity.
You know what? I'm trying to think. Do I want to risk it with the? I'm roll a d4. 1 to 2, I'll do it. 3 to 4, I'm going to save it to do shield. Save my reaction for shield.
Okay.
24 damage.
All right. Yep. Okay. What did Faye do?
I'm saving my reaction to do shield when it strikes at me with its tentacles.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm at 16 health.
Faye shows some restraint. Saves on movement. So you see tentacle for Faye. 21.
Yep. Shield.
25. 17 for Lorna.
Nope.
And 22 for
That hits.
Josel. All right, I need a con save for you, Josel. You took 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 and a con save. This one's gonna be for my concentration first. Okay.
Okay.
This one's gonna be for whatever that thing is. Yep. Okay.
Good. He's
Barely.
the remainder of his movement to swim towards the center. He goes. He swims in an angle downwards, so he's moved 30 feet towards the center, and that is going to end his turn, bringing us to Faye.
So how far away from me is he right now?
He is 30 feet away from you. You all are about even playing field. I'm not going to do the complicated math of, well, technically, the hypotenuse of the angle, or, I don't know. He's 30 feet away.
You know what? I'm going to do something fun.
Sure.
I need him to make me a con save as a swirl of green energy comes shooting towards him.
Oh, fuck.
God.
Boom!
Please, Faye. Oh, fuck.
What's this? Con save.
41 necrotic damage. So I just drained, even though he's in water, every inch of liquid in him is drained out.
Okay. As you cast his form starts to warp and change by your attack. It seems to wither away, and his body just kind of gets feasted upon by this necrotic damage consuming him. And as he's swimming with great speed, eventually it starts becoming slower and slower until it's not moving any longer. And you hear one last word is that I shall return and see you all fail once more.
Abra, go fuck yourself.
So that one, he's dead. And the Sahagin are confused. They, how intelligent are they? They're sentient. Okay, that's going to end their turn. Or his turn. Yeah, the Sahagin currently look very distraught and confused. They also are, several of them are kind of grasping their heads as it's kind of ringing and fulfilling their thoughts with things that happened to Lorna and Ezekiel. But it's Ezekiel's turn. What would you like to do? The group seems disoriented at this.
Well, while they're down, may as well kick them.
Oh, fuck yes.
All right. All right, excellent. They all fail. What else would you like to do?
They seem to covered, I guess, so I'll swim back up to surface land.
Okay. All right.
That'll do it.
Okay. So Hagen, they kind of stop and look at each other, and then they see you guys there, and they point their tridents at you, and they start talking in deep speech and shouting and kind of pointing their spears at you. They're not trying to make an attack, but they're just kind of trying to stab at you, or be defensive, I guess. Cronus, what would you like to do? Or they're holding, or I'm sorry, and they are holding their action for any aggressive attack. They will strike back together. Cronus.
All right. So did I hear the Everlift above the water say that? Like, it'll be back.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna assume the fight is over at this point in time.
Okay.
The archway here, is it a door or is it just like an open archway?
It's like an open archway, so something is missing. It's basically the gate has not been opened.
Okay. I want to go stand there,
Okay.
and then I'm going to strike a pose.
Strike a pose. Okay. What kind of pose?
The best pose, of course.
Dab?
Yes.
Okay. So you pull the trident out. You hold it down, or you kind of set it down before you, and you can feel the weapon start to react. Blue hues of light kind of start to illuminate along the whole pole of the trident, and then go into the ground, and it starts to fill the grooves of the floor. This takes some time, but it looks like something is reacting to the presence of you and the trident. Is there anything else you'd like to do at this time? All right, Josel, what would you like to do, sir?
Josel's going to look over to Faye and Lorna's like, I'm pretty sure we're done here. He's going to swim back to the top. He's going to dash. So.
Okay.
There's the creatures.
Anika is. What does Anika do, Faye?
Nika will go next to Cronus.
Okay. And then Lorna, what would you like to do? The Sahagin are defensive, but they are not striking.
Josel's gonna. Faye, you went up?
I'm going up.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna bonus action recall the Javelin of Lightning, put it in my bag, and start swimming up still holding my sword out, just watching them to see if they'll come after us.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm holding my action to attack them if they attack me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Faye, you're swimming up with Lorna too?
I'm gonna start swimming up.
Okay. So you guys swim away. They're not going to pursue. They actually go to check on the other Sahagin, trying to kind of shake them to come to, but they currently are just trying to, it seems like, make sense of what's going on. They are not in pursuit of you guys anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you all back up to the top, unless there's anything else you guys would like to do in the water.
Splash fight. Splash fight.
Oh god.
All right.
There is. I look at Faye. Ezekiel, you were on the other side, right? Underneath.
Yes.
And Josel. Should we check the Aboleth body for anything? Like maybe.
Does it look like it had pockets?
No, but like,
Yeah.
could it have like stored a key in its body? Like,
If you want to digging through its diseased intestines, be my guest.
are
Yeah.
the Sahagin moving away from the Aboleth?
You swam back to the surface. You don't know.
Well, on my way, I was talking to them, but
Well, the Aboleth is kind of, it was heading down towards that circle when you guys got the last kill off on it, and now it's just kind of lingering in the water. No real buoyancy going up or down. It's just kind of suspended.
okay.
Sahagin aren't inspecting the body. They're kind of inspecting their friends that are moving a lot slower right now.
Okay, but they're still around the Aboleth.
They are near the Aboleth.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Due
fine.
to the circumstances.
That's fine. I'm gonna stay in the water and like listen to what's happening up here, but kind of watch down below as well.
Okay. All right. What is the rest of the group doing? Because we're going to go ahead and end initiative order. It's kind of near theater of the mind. If we have to break it back out, we'll bring it back out. But we're just going to. What does everyone want to do right now?
How's
I guess we
everyone
want
look?
to examine the door.
The portal.
Yeah.
Door. Right now, it looks like there is again blue kind of sigils, kind of illuminating around the ground as Cronus set the trident on the ground. It looks like something is happening with the door, but it's still empty at the moment.
Oh, fuck.
Go ahead, Morna.
I swim up and I'm like, yeah. So remember when I was kind of like taken over and all that shit? And remember when you like made me not enslaved and I was like laying there on the ground and all like upset and all that shit? Yeah. I think when I was mind controlled, because we had that like weird telepathic link, telling me to do stuff. I got some memories from it or something. So I kind of saw Neptune and Triton and when Atlantis was back up on the sea and not completely underwater. But short end of it, the city was above water. There was this huge fight, and I saw the war between Ichthos and Poseidon stabbed Ichthos, and as I was kind of just coming out of it, I saw Ichthos being reborn within the water plane. Yeah.
So that happened.
So that happened, pretty much. So this doorway, might lead to the water plane. That's all I'm going to warn you guys about. That's all
Is
I
it
know.
that where we're going?
You guys are going to Atlantis. Atlantis is not in the water plane, but it's
Oh,
very
I thought it
nearby.
was.
I'm sorry?
I thought it was.
No, it is not on the water plane. It's very nearby, but it's not within the kingdom. It kind of works as almost like a bastion between the there. It's not. I'm sorry. It's closer in relativity. I mean, it's not like right next door to it because the closer Aquan creatures live to the water plane, they become more feral and I won't say deformed, but they show more aquatic creature-like features, such as maybe more fish-like or crustacean-like or some things of that nature. They just become a little bit more basic of a being.
So yeah, I don't know where
know
this
that,
door
so.
goes, but just thought you guys should know that before anything happens. Also, really good hits, Faye. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
This discussion. Go ahead.
I didn't know how to get you out. I thought knocking you out would help.
I mean, probably, but ow. And I'm sorry, Cronus.
So I'm going to have to interrupt you guys. So at this point of you sharing what you saw, Lorna, and the discussion that's going around, a minute has easily passed by, and the ritual that Cronus knowingly or unknowingly has been performing has been completed, and the door immediately, the portal kind of appears, and you look through what looks like to be this long hallway to on the other side, though, you see the exiting door, and it reveals like a dark blue, fully submerged room or shrine of some sort. I'm sorry, that's what you see at this. Curtis, you feel that the gate that you hold open at the moment is currently fleeting.
Oh.
Alright, I guess I will relay, be like, we need to go now, or I guess we'll have to try this again, maybe.
That's true. I guess early is though. I don't know why there's so much pressure. We can just do this again.
I mean,
yeah.
That's if it'll let us do it again, so maybe we just go and see what happens.
Once we get in there, maybe we should take a rest.
Yeah. Tiny hut it, like, almost immediately. Maybe.
I mean, we don't know what's on the other side. We do know what's right here, though.
Yeah, but we don't know if the trident is a one-time use thing. Considering it was forged.
You have to make 30 seconds to either try again or go through. Because you didn't identify it, I sadly can't give you any kind of information about that. If you'd like to maybe do an Arcana check, Cronus, maybe we can see how much you might, what you can deduce just from the feelings that you've gotten from wielding the weapon. Yeah, you're not quite certain if this is a one-time use or not. Just with little Arcana knowledge, I kind of have to factor that into the.
All right, I say we go then.
If he goes through, I'll go through.
Okay. I need to know the order of everyone going through.
I'll go through.
So Cronus, it sounds like it's going first. Lorna is going second. Faye is going third. Mm-hmm. Anyone else is going fourth?
I'll take up the rear.
Okay.
So I guess Anika goes in the middle.
Yep. Sure. So you pass through. The next one passes through. The next one passes through. When you guys pass through the door, who's got any familiarity with portals so far? I thought there was someone that had some
Skyboard.
portals.
Skyboy.
Bad boy, yeah.
Do Arcana checks for Faye, Ezekiel, and Josel, because you guys, being casters, you have some knowledge of what's
14.
And
Um,
Anika?
Should I do it for Anika as well?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Anika knows everything.
All right. You all enter right behind each other, but as soon as you pass through the archways of the door, you see none of your friends around you. Josel, you're alone right now, and what you know to be, you and Anika know, to be kind of the veil, the in between different planes, kind of like the membrane that separates the material plane and all the other planes from one another. Typically a thin layer, and when going through portals, you and Anika would know that usually a very quick transition. But as you're in here, you seem lost. It's all of you are just surrounded by this dense fog and mist. It takes you a long it looks similar to the plane that you came from, except it's just covered and it's just in a parallel almost existence, not touched by the material world. Go ahead and make me survival checks, each person.
Eight.
Okay. Or 8.
Sorry, that would be 8.
And 3. Ooh,
We are still poisoned, so that is a 3.
good old Skyboard.
And Anika,
Okay. You're getting really turned around in here. Eventually, you make it back to the archway, the door that you originally came from, but there's no exit back to where you come from. You're still kind of turned around. But it's good news that you found to where you started, because you know where the gate was that you, or what you had seen before entering the exit, and or what should be where the exit should be. So you're hoping that you have your bearings, but you waste a good hour trying to wander around in this other plane. Continue to smell nothing, you hear nothing, and you see nothing else besides the fog or the grayness. Go ahead and make me another survival check for everyone.
Natural 1.
Okay.
9.
Okay. And I need one for Anika too.
Oh,
Anika leads us all.
Everyone besides Josel is doing. So the rest of you are able to kind of. Oh, I'm sorry, Faye and Josel. Faye and Josel are having a hard time. Followed by Lorna, but Cronus and Ezekiel are making sense of it also. Ezekiel, Cronus, and Anika, you guys seem to be making progress. You're keeping your heading, you're keeping your bearing. Lorna and Faye, you guys get turned around. I'm going to go ahead and need wisdom saving throws from both of you.
What about Josel?
Oh, you too, Joseph. I'm sorry. Everyone that failed to save.
Yeah.
oh my god.
You know what? I will use a luck point on my wisdom save to reroll it.
I want to ride this.
Okay. So, Faye, you're fine. All right. Lorna and Joseph, you guys feel compelled to never leave this this place ever again. You remain where you currently are for another hour. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys to another chat because you're going to you both are going to, you're not together, but you're going to see something very similar for one of you.
Yeah.
Okay. You see nothing for some time, and you feel compelled to stay where you're at. As the feeling kind of starts to dissipate, and you feel like, no, I need to reunite with my friends, you see this humanoid figure approaching you, and it's stark contrast against where you're at in the Vale, as you see this opaque black humanoid figure with ethereal black smoke radiating off the edge as it approaches you. Go ahead and make me survival checks if you guys are wanting to try to get out of here as soon as you can.
Trying to what?
Well, if you're trying to continue to get out this plane or this the Vale and into Atlantis, go ahead and do a survival check.
Oh my God! What are the odds in that happening?
Wow.
Josel, it takes you about another hour scrambling and running away, and that black opaque humanoid figure does not seem to lose ground no matter how far you try to get to the exit. It's not gaining ground, it's not losing ground. Lorna, you, however, are able to kind of redirect or get back on your course, and you feel like you're making your way properly to the exit that you originally had your eyes on. But every time you turn around, you still see that black humanoid figure following you. I'm gonna move you back up to the group.
Okay.
Actually, go ahead and just do 1, 2 more survival checks, so that way, if you guys, depending on what you do, I don't have to take you to another secret channel.
Yeah.
So 2 more?
Yeah, just 1 for each.
Look at that.
Oh my
boy.
God.
Oh, no, that's stealth. Hang on.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
14.
Lorna,
And 15.
I'm sorry, I only meant. That's okay.
Oh, I thought you said 2 more.
I meant 1 for each, but that's okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I can
14.
still use these. So finally make it to the exit, and you break out of the or you walk through the door, and you see. We'll have to find out who you see first. In the next room. So let's go back up there.
Okay.
Before leaving, though, the humanoid figure has gotten slightly closer, and you can see it's now at this distance. Its eyes are just this bright white light just irradiating and focusing on you. It reaches forward, not like it actually could grab you, but just almost like it's reaching to, like it wants just to grab you physically, but it wants it wants you or something about you. Let's move you guys back up.
Through RPG.
Oh, fuck.
All right, I need 4 more survival checks from the rest of the group.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right, Cronus, you are the first one to make it out of the Vale and into what you believe to be Atlantis. You are the only one in this room. You sit there for a few minutes, expecting your friends to come through as you, that you all left at the same time, even though the experience was quite not what you were expecting. You probably, from just general knowledge, would expect that teleportation is more instantaneous, but you feel like you've been stuck in there for hours. You're not sure what time of day it is where you're at now, but it feels like you've been traveling for hours to get through that. The next person to make it through is going to be Faye. 30 minutes after you're already in this room alone, Faye finally stumbles out of the portal. Faye, it also feels like you've been in there for hours, traveling through the Vale. But you come out into this room and you see a familiar face of Cronus standing there before you.
I just got
You
one
guys-
quick question. When I made that wisdom save, did I feel something trying to start compelling, or no?
Wisdom. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not move you over when that happened.
Because I used my luck point.
Oh,
And I got a 19 on it.
Yes, you did. You felt the sensation that that compelled you to stay in the fade. I'm sorry, the veil. And you didn't. But you were able to overcome it and still keep your heading and make it out.
All right. My second question. No, now knowing that, did it feel similar to what I felt on the island when I used Blink and I was in the ethereal plane?
Yes, it does.
Oh, Faye has theories.
So does Megan.
So Faye, you make it out. You both now are together. It's been about 45 minutes for you, Cronus, and 15 minutes for you now, Faye. You see nothing. Is there anything you guys want to say or discuss besides before or while you guys wait?
Cronus, do you know that little area we were in? I have a theory of where that was.
Okay.
So, go ahead. Or do you want to just kind of say you guys are discussing while you wait for the rest of the group, and then that way you can have the discussion all at once?
Cronus would like to half listen, and can I start meditating?
Oh shit! So Faye, you're telling Cronus your theory, and all of a sudden you just see his eyes kind of glass over, and he closes his eyes and starts meditating before you. And
under karma, I'm going to say, "Fuck you, Cronus."
Okay.
And then I will sit down and I will, I guess, start relaxing, taking a short rest.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll hit. Will I be able to roll? Will we get a short rest, and can I roll hit die?
You guys can. You guys are able to take a short rest if you guys are willing to start that. You guys are no longer poisoned now that you are outside of the temple and after hours spent in the Vale.
Cool.
Sorry, I should have asked you. Wait for that because I'm trying to see who else rolled survivals. Let's see here.
Anika got an 18.
I got a 12.
All right, Ezekiel, you are the next one to come out, and okay, I am going to need. Let's see here. So Ezekiel got out, and then Josel, you're the next one out. Josel, you do come out as well. At this point, Cronus, this is an hour after you've been out already. You're all seeming to stagger out about 15 minutes apart. And eventually, you see Lorna pop out. And it's been now, Cronus, you've been sitting out side of the gate for about hour 15, hour and 30 minutes sitting outside.
Did Anika pop out, or?
So as you guys stare at the gate for another 10 minutes, no one and no change. You guys wait for another 10 minutes. There's no change.
Lorna, are you okay there?
Kind of.
You spend another. Or how long are you guys going to stand? I imagine you guys would. How long would you guys stand for and wait?
I'd wait for a full day.
Yeah.
Sure.
For the whole party.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So the next, you guys, unless anyone wants to do anything different,
Nope.
An hour passes by, and then you hear this soft-spoken. Not really. She's not soft-spoken, but the volume is soft. I guess I should say. It's her. Her voice seems to be coming from elsewhere, but you don't see her in front of you. So you hear her asking, kind of frantically, a little scared, and saying she doesn't see anyone or anything.
That's not good.
See,
I'm
blink
going
spell
to-
gone wrong, just like I said.
I will tie one end of my 50-foot rope to my arm and hand the other end to Lorna and go in the portal back after her.
This portal's been closed for. This portal is closed now.
Oh, well, when it was open, I guess.
Okay.
I'll hold on to it, and I'll add an extra 50 feet of rope in mine if we're allowed.
Sure. Oh, this was a goof on my part, but that's okay. I wrote this down, and that's not how the spell works, but we're gonna go with it. Yes, go ahead. The gate is still open from an error on my part. Ezekiel, you're able to go in with the rope, and you see it a similar experience. You pass through and see more of the same.
At least try and find her. Would that be like a survival investigation?
You could.
What?
I mean, that's not really. There's not really a check because you're not. You have nothing to go off of.
I could try detect magic, but that would just be like trying to find her items or just, oh, she's a magical person, I guess.
Sure. Okay. You can try. Yeah.
I do that.
Okay. I don't know if it costs you a spell slot or anything, but
Well, yeah.
What's the range on that?
It's got like 60. Let me check. About 30 feet.
Okay. You spend about an hour in here as he'll kind of trying to what feels about an hour looking for Anika, and you're not able to find any kind of presence of her near you. While you're in there, you actually no, this would happen to the other group, but yes, you find nothing, no trace of magic of Anika.
Gotta determine if he would try and keep looking for her. Okay, so he'll come on back.
Okay. Ezekiel, you've been gone for hours. When you return back, you've been gone for seconds. That's what I goofed up in the writing. You really weren't supposed to wait that long outside. It was supposed to be a variation of time inside. And that was my goof. Because the portal is actually only supposed to be open for a minute. So, but you've come out, rope tied to you. Again, a little tired from the search, and the veil took out of you. The group seems relatively not much changed since you first left or first entered.
Well, are you all just going to stand there?
Did
Anything
you
like
forget
finding
something?
her?
No.
She's not in there at all.
What I found within my limited range, no.
You hear another voice. You hear her voice again one more. Like there's something in here with me. Moments pass by, and
I yell out, "Run away from it." I've seen it before.
What did you see, Lorna? What did you see?
It's a ghostly figure. It's hard to describe it. It looks like a human, but it's fog is coming off of it. It's all black and and but its eyes, they're just white.
We're doing the poltergeist right now.
Um,
You're right. This house is cleansed.
I
Mika,
think
go towards the light.
I think I know what we were traveling through. Lorna, did you feel a compulsion to want to stay there?
I was in there for hours.
But did you feel like you didn't want to leave?
I mean, I think so, considering it took me hours to get out of there.
Based
I
on
spent
what
hours
you...
as well looking for her. Seems little time has passed here.
I think I know what that place was, what we passed through to get here. We went through the ethereal plane.
Oh shit. Cool. That's great. And now she's lost in there. And we can't find her.
Not necessarily.
No,
It is a transitive
no.
place. She can end up in one of 6 places.
And there is a chance someone could get her and get her out of there quickly back to this plane. I don't know. I could try blinking and seeing if I can get to her. But it's random. There's no guarantee to get there and be able to
But
grab
can you
her.
pull
before
someone
they
out
get-
through a blink spell?
That's the good question.
We can't lose you two now.
As far as I know, I'm there for a few seconds and then I come back. Nothing's tried to grab me in that time, so I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that it's not gonna come back and try and keep you there again.
The good thing with Blink is it has an end time and I will always end up back in this plane.
Unless you die in there. There's...
It's a strong possibility, considering we were just in a battle.
Yeah.
So will we go after her?
I don't know that we can at this point.
We can't be distracted from our mission.
Unfortunately,
He is an essential part of the mission who will heal us.
We just have to be careful.
We're going to stay careful. I really wish I could have gotten her to put some healing spells into this tiara, but unfortunately that's a mute point. We're going to have to be careful, see if we can get some potions somehow in the city. Whether that's we have to steal them or disguise ourselves to get them.
Or we'll just buy them, but... Yeah.
But who's to say we're going to be safely being able to move through the city?
Who says we'll even get back to
I
the city
mean-
at this point?
Didn't we get a scroll that can turn us into these awful people?
By the way, yeah, you guys still have water breathing, but I think I tried to say it earlier, but I don't know if anyone heard it. You guys are completely submerged underwater and swimming.
Oh, cool.
I just want to call it. I don't register for it.
But Joseph's going to put on the cap of water breathing just in case.
Yeah. I don't want to leave her. But it's been a few minutes here, and if it was hours in there for you, Ezekiel, and it took like 2 seconds here, she's been in there for days now then.
All we can hope is she is safe and can find her way out. She's scrappy.
Oh, yes.
The 6 places she could go to, none of them are safe, save for the material.
What are the 6 places you think she could end up?
4 elemental planes, the Shadowfell, and the Feywild.
I would say her best bet out of any of those, even if it's dangerous, would be the Feywild.
Perhaps.
Just 'cause I don't think I called this out, but the portal has shut now that it's been discussed. Yes, wish.
I can see it now. And Nico like transported to the Feywild, and then Skyboard approaches. Hey, Nico, what are you doing here?
Yes! Please make
She
that
goes
happen.
to the plane of Earth. She goes to the plane of Earth or fire and finds Wolfram there. Hello, I was scrounging for materials.
Qui-Gon, Anika, Wolfram have all started their own adventuring party.
Fuck yes.
Actually,
20 years into the future.
Actually, if Anika ended up in the Shadowfell, she could run into my backup.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, there you go. Is there really a certain? I mean, I've written it differently, but I'd like to kind of
The shadow
adapt to the lore. Will the ethereal plane eventually spit you out per normal D&D rules?
It's more of you're in there, and what's in the ethereal plane is usually like ghosts. Ghosts don't like the living in there, so they will either kill you or you'll find a way into one of the 6 or 7 places out.
Gotcha. Okay.
It doesn't link to the astral. The astral you have to get through like a gate spell. Then the astral will take you to the outer planes.
Gotcha. So the way I'm treating the ethereal is basically like a veil between all the different more primordial planes. So I think it kind of aligns with what you described. You can't really get the astral projection, but
Yeah. So
it's
she could get to the.
it's somewhat related though. Yeah, like you can't get to the actual without going through the veil. Like finding the gate within the veil. Is that normal D&D lore?
Yeah. The only way to access the astral is through like gates and such.
And the gates are only found in the ethereal.
Gates can be found pretty much anywhere. Like, say, a wizard left behind a gate to the astral so he could go and visit his friends on Mount Celestia or whatever, right?
Gotcha.
You'll find gates to other planes in some places, like Gate of Fire. You have the fire genies, and they usually have dealings with the devil, so you'd find a portal to the Nine Hells there, you know.
Gotcha. That's good to know, because I want to make it our own world, but I like to know the lore, so it's kind of has some resemblance of quote-unquote reality for everyone. Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? First, what would you like to discuss?
I think we should take a long rest, you guys, and
first, the room that we're in, like, is it just like a door, or?
It's a giant, it's pretty similar in size to the room that you just came from. There's no pools of water that you had seen, but it's just kind of a large room for what's all in it, considering primarily it's just the portal gate. You do see sconces made of shell and coral on the walls that kind of illuminate blue light. You also see, besides the portal structure, another symbol of the trident on the floor. And the room seems damaged but repaired, but not often visited. It seems to kind of be neglected.
Is there
People have come through, obviously, because some of the damage seems to be rectified, but you're not sure how long it's been since someone's passed through.
how many exits? How many exits are there in this room?
There is one giant set of stairs about 20 feet wide leading up to another sort of large double doors, similar to the doors that you pass through to enter the teleportation hall. And
That's the only exit.
that's the only visible exit right now.
All right. Arcane Lock.
Okay.
That is my last second level spell.
And what's the DC on the Arcane Lock again?
It's whatever the DC is on the door whenever it's locked, plus 10.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Ezekiel, you can identify objects, yes?
It'll take 10 minutes.
I need to know whether or not I can turn this portal back on.
So, take out his pearl and another rock feathers and perform the ritual.
Okay. So, Cronus, I don't think it says in the item card specifically, but you may unlock the teleportation portal from Neptune's high temple room and Atlantis's high temple. Or no, I'm sorry, not. And that's teleportation portal. You need to come up with a more sophisticated name than that. For Atlanta. So yes, the gate does open both ways. You have to stand on the plate or near the portal to activate it. You also know all the other details of the trident now. You would be able to know that the ability to let you breathe underwater and swimming speed of 50 feet. You already knew that. But the trident has 3 charges for each point on it. If all 3 charges are used in the same day, they will all recharge in 1d3 days. 1 charge can summon an aquatic creature or monster. While totally submerged in the water and while wielding the trident of Neptune, you can summon an aquatic creature within 50 miles of you 3 times a day. The selection of the creature is discretion of the DM. Once the creature arrives, you can cast a spell, Dominate Beast or Monster as appropriate, and use your spellcaster DC. This can only be used on a creature you have summoned by the power of the trident. If a creature is already enslaved or controlled or charmed, they will need to make a save against your spell save DC with advantage. So if it's already enslaved or mind controlled, they basically try to make your DC with advantage, and if they fail, then they're now your control. That's what that kind of was out. I had to include something because of all the Forgotten and the other creatures you've been fighting. 1 charge also can be used to speak with aquatic creatures for up to 1 hour instead of using it to summon an aquatic creature. And you can expend all 3 charges and cast Tidal Wave, Sleep Storm, Wall of Water, Water Breathing, or Water Walk for the trident. This weapon currently carries a deep melee you currently don't understand. You should be able to see that, but there is a vulnerability to the weapon. It is vulnerable to other weapons made of Atlantean steel of that kind of fall war. So there's that.
Real quick, it says spellcaster DC.
Yes.
You figure that since I don't do that.
What is your DC when you do your darkness spell? Or like spells like that with your monk ability?
Wisdom.
So it's 8 plus wisdom, because you're not proficient because you're not a caster. But what is your DC? Just curiosity as a monk for some of your, like your stunning strike. What's the number?
Oh, 15.
15.
It's my key save DC.
Key save DC. You're not a spellcaster though, and that's what I'm kind of battling. I think you definitely could use it, but I just don't know if the DC should be the exact same since you're not technically a spellcaster.
Well, he's attuned to it though.
You are attuned to it, and you do have Master Key to cast spells, so I think it should be treated as a spell. So yes, your DC, your spells, or your key point save DC is 15. That's what this weapon will be then.
Already.
If you want to make I'll make it. bonus spell save. Obviously, if your number goes up, let me know or correct. We'll have to correct the item, but I would trust you to kind of track of that. And is there anything else you guys would like?
I'm going to summon Ichabod, and I'm going to have him just patrol the entire room as we take a long rest.
Okay.
Make sure if no one sneaks up on us or anything.
I do think we should still take watch since we don't have the hut.
I think so too.
I'll take first.
Ichabod is to watch.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right. You lose your hut too with Anika gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I forgot about that. I thought for some reason that was Joseph and Anika did that too, but okay. Well, we're at 10:26. I'm sorry for a full session of just fighting, but it was a hard-fought battle, and you guys worked really hard to get there, and I'm glad it wasn't a pushover. I was really nervous you guys were just going to wipe the floor with everything I threw at you. I'm happy that Ezekiel and Laura stayed enslaved long enough for at least a round or two, because as soon as you guys broke free, I will say the fight lost a lot of bite, but I still had a lot of fun running it.
That was the terrifying part.
I was so disappointed that you guys. I couldn't get him out of there in time. I thought you guys would have pursued him to his, final lair, I guess.
Oh.
But you guys killed him in time and did not go investigate it. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun.